Hello, this is Robert here on Boulder's Point. We are at 906 Talbot here in Cheyenne. Sorry about that. We do have this, we're on a shared line. Been trying to get as much cold water down inside of this line. We can get rid of this stuff. We're on a shared line with the neighbor here. We'll start pulling back. We did send down 120 foot of cable inside of here. But we were only able to push the camera out to 104. Like I said, we do have somebody else living here. This is also a 5-inch pipe right here. Actually a 5-inch pipe because it's running both of these houses. And then from the house, drops from a 3-inch here right over into a 4-inch. And I'll show you guys the transition when we get to the back here. So it's kind of hard to get any kind of bigger bit inside of here. Right there was a pretty large problem they were having right there inside of there. Let's see if we can get that cleared up just a little bit better. She doesn't have a very long line at this house to tie into this shared line here. I'll show you guys where that transition is, where it goes from this shared line into just for solo line. The neighbor might be taking a shower or something. So right here, where they transition, I'll pull back just to where we get above that water. You can see where the other house ties in on the right hand side of this. And then, like I said, it's not a very long line. We did also do a D-scale on this. We also did a D-scale. Try to clean this up as well for them. Just trying to get the regular machine down inside of there. Wasn't happening and helping very much. But as you can see, we go from a 3-inch right here, and right underneath that it transitions into a 4 right underneath it. And even when you're coming through here, you can kind of see it where it gets pretty large right there. So if we had a 4-inch right here, be able to clean it a lot cleaner inside of there. Just showing that it has a 3-inch on the inside of the house for the clean out. Outside it has a 4-inch, and then it drops into that 5-inch right there at that transition. It is a very large line. We did put our chains in there with the camera to see what was going on, and as our chains were in there with the camera, even with our chains fully opened up so that they can get a 4-inch pipe and clear the 4-inch pipe, it was still bouncing around a lot inside of there and not fully filling that in. Alrighty guys, but our K60 was able to make it 120 foot down inside of there. Alrighty guys, thank you, and we'll see you guys on the next one.